if someone was to talk to a friend or someone else about what took place when they were younger, and this was a time when they were not treated very well, they could end up being told that they need to forgive their parents or their parent. And this is because if they don't, what took place will end up basically destroying their life, and it will cause them to stay bitter, to be angry, and make it hard for them to embrace the present and to live a fulfilling life. And if someone was to hear this, they can end up thinking that it's a good idea and not doing it. Not forgiving their parents or parent could cause them to experience guilt. So they could tell their parent that they forgive them for what took place, or their parents, or they could write them a letter and send it to them. And this may allow them to move on, to gradually move on from what happened. However, what this may also do is cause them to disconnect from how they feel and to ultimately live in denial. So they will be doing the right thing according to what is right to these people, what is right for them. So they can think, yeah, I'm doing the right thing here. But they can just end up living a lie. And this is because they won't have dealt with their pain, their wounds. And what this shows is that unless someone deals with their wounds, it can be hard for them to actually forgive their parent or their parents. So instead of simply forgiving their parents and then trying to carry on as if nothing happened, what they may need to do in order to actually move on, and not just pretend that they've moved on, is to work through their wounds. And as they do this, they may find that they become more compassionate to their parent or their parents, and they're able to understand that these people were just deeply wounded human beings. They may have seen them as larger than life figures and as gods, but they were simply flawed human beings. But if they simply try to deny how they feel and just to pretend everything is fine, then it's not going to be possible for them to actually experience compassion and to really empathise, because if they have experienced a lot of pain, their heart could be closed anyway. So then it's going to be hard for them to actually be compassionate. So through working through the layers of pain that are within them, they may find that forgiveness is simply a byproduct of the process. So if you find that you are carrying a lot of pain and a big part of you is angry and full of rage over what happened, then reaching out for external support and working through the layers of pain within you may allow you to forgive your parent or your parents.